Hello, all you awakening wonders out there. I'm Sally Knopp. I am offering a 25-minute remote energy healing and clearing session. And I call that Divine Energy Healing and Clearing. And what we're using is the Dr. Bradley Nelson's body code method. And what that's going to do is it's going to release a lot of trapped emotional energies and trauma energies that we hold in our bodies. But not only is it held in the bodies, it's also can be held in the mind and in the spirit complex as well. Let me show you a little bit about what we're going to be doing in the 25 minutes. A lot can be done, but it's also a lot less expensive. Let me get to a screen share and I will show you what we're going to be doing. All right. Now, this is the Dr. Bradley Nelson's body code system. And when you set up an appointment with me, book a session, we are going to be clearing some of these energies. And we'll start here with the trapped emotional energies. When we feel emotions intensely enough, they can become trapped in our bodies. And so much so that can um, kind of distract or interrupt the electromagnetic flow in our bodies. And as that happens, anything that we're dealing with it can overwhelm us, and in time it can make us sick. So we're going to be removing a lot of these trapped emotional energies. But what we're going to focus on is the heart wall. Now, the heart wall is energy that we intentionally place around our hearts to protect us from being hurt. If you've ever caught yourself saying, that person's never going to make me feel that way again, that is building a heart wall. But what that also does is that it interrupts the electromagnetic flow of our bodies and in time can wear us down and cause illnesses. So we're going to remove the trapped emotional energies and we'll look for emotional resonance. Those are two emotions that are usually felt at the same time. And just like a bell, they can start banging around in our bodies, discordant energies, if you will. So each emotion you have to recognize has its own frequency. If you feel two emotions that are similar, but they're not in the same frequency, they can be discordant, like smashing your fingers down on piano keys, and it's just like this unpleasant sound. That is what's going on, ricocheting around in your bodies, disrupting the electromagnetic field. So we'll get those cleared. The other things we're going to work on is removing some offensive energies. And that is simply done by removing anchor points in our bodies energetically. Now, imagine for a moment you feel absolutely fine and you go walking into a store and you're maybe in there 15 minutes or give or take. But when you leave the store, you're feeling not so good. You feel drained. You feel as if it's like, oh, if I could just get home. We've all experienced that. And most of us who are empathic or recognize we're empathic, because we're all empathic, those of us recognizing that we're empathic will think, okay, well, somebody that we were around um, was not in a great mood and we took on their energy because we didn't protect ourselves. Yes, that can happen. But oftentimes, what can happen are these entities that can become attached to us. So you can imagine the dead or the undead. The people have, exited their earth bodies, if you will, and they're hanging around the store, and you may not, you know, they may be just kind of hanging around and they kind of see you and they kind of attach themselves to you because you're giving them something that feeds them and they can attach to us without even our knowledge. So whether or not you believe in this or not, it's irrelevant. The point is recognizing that you don't feel optimum and they're just like fleas. We just get rid of them by removing anchor points that allow them to attach to you. That goes along with curse energies, saboteurs energies, courting energies. So you're attached to somebody you broke up with, and even post hypnotic suggestions. And we know that is well documented just because of what Congress did back in the 50s when the movie theaters or the movie industry, rather, was putting pictures of delicious snacks and sodas um, in our films. And then we would rush the concession stands. Well, that is subliminal messaging. And even though laws have been passed that you can't really do that, well, guess what? Things are happening. So through gaming, if you have a kid that is maybe behaving badly, giving you a lot of pushback, it could be due to post-hypnotic suggestions placed in our games to keep the kids coming back, and they have anxiety when they're being pulled away. So, you want to do this session for you or your children, reach out to me and we can work on removing these post-hypnotic suggestions. Again, put it in the box, whatever's comfortable. But this is the Dr. Bradley Nelson system, the emotion code, body code that we're going to be working on. Also, the other big thing that is easy to help people get rid of is sciatic pain. A lot of times we have misalignments. You'll find there can be misalignments in the connective tissues, glands, organs. Any of our systems can be misaligned. Myself, my whole nervous system was out of alignment, and also your skeletal system. And when we have sciatic pain, a lot of you know that that usually happens right here in the lumbar spine. And then it also can happen in the appendicular skeleton, most definitely here in the pelvic area. We can bring these areas back into full alignment as well. So as you can see, there is a lot that can be done using the body code and emotion code system in 20 to 25 minutes. And I encourage you to take advantage of this because right now it's only $25. So 25 minutes for $25. And it can ease back a lot of anxiety, frustration, worry. And especially, when we're all tuned in to all the crazy stuff going on, in our world and just in our private lives, it can help us feel a little bit better, stronger. So when life comes with its ebbs and flows, we're able to deal with that a lot more easily. If you're having trouble sleeping at night, usually it's because of the anxiety is stuck in our bodies and our adrenaline and cortisol levels are just so high. Our brains are not able to get to that place where we can get relaxed enough to get into the theta then delta sleep. And removing these trapped emotional energies will help us sleep better. So basically, Dr. Brad's whole premise is trapped emotional energies can do a lot of damage to us physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And if we can remove those trapped emotional energies, then your body can begin to heal itself. There's not any magic here. It is, if you want to do the deep dive into the quantum physics, we can address that in future videos. This video is about the 25-minute energy or divine energy healing and clearing session for $25. And I want to get this out there, especially through the holiday season, so you might enjoy your time with your friends and your family. And even if you're alone, it can actually help you feel better. And when you're out and about with other people, you'll be able to connect with other people more easily, and it will reduce the loneliness by a lot. So, give me a call, send me a text message. I'm on Zoom and phone calls a lot during the day, so it can be a little problematic to talk to me about setting an appointment. So, if you would like more information on what I'm talking about and how this modality might potentially help you, then send me a text message at 317-376-9364, and we can talk about, or set a time rather, to talk about how this type of modality might help you. But if you already know about Dr. Bread's um, modality, the body code emotion code, and you have maybe even already worked with me in the past, you can book online by going to sallyknop.com and go to the tab book a session, and you can book your session there and pay for it there, and we'll get you set up, and you'll be right as rain before you know it. So, but the point is, you don't have to stay stuck, you don't have to be miserable. So if you don't reach out to me, please reach out to somebody like me to get some help, because it's all about feeling better and getting ourselves in a better place so we can be the optimal person, the best mom, the best friend, the best mate, the best employee, or the best employer. Whatever your goal is, you can feel better and stronger, and we can begin to ignite the superhuman in you. Thanks for watching. Please like my videos. Also watch how to dissolve the cloud video. It's on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe so you don't miss future uploads on tips I'm going to be giving you to help you feel better. And then watch the cloud dissolve video, because what that does is teaches you how you can control matter with your thoughts. And you don't have to take my word for it. Get out there and do the cloud dissolve exercise. It may take a little time. Stick with it, because you can do it. Take care.